Hey guys, what is up, everybody? Is your boy here, Son of the Maniac? How's my maniacs out there doing? Today I'm going to be taking a look at the top 5 horror movie sequels that are about as good as the original. Here's one of them, and this Friday the 13th Part 6. I picked this one as being one of the best in the Friday the 13th franchises. Because, for one, this is when Jason becomes Zombie Jason. Indestructible, to where you can't kill the son of a bitch. Yeah, you can't kill him. Well, unalive him. You know what I mean. You know how it is with TikTok. Yeah, but anyways, yeah. But I will say this about this. If you look at it, Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives. Yeah, see down here, Jason Lives. Yeah, down here, Jason Lives. Sorry. Or am I? Dun dun dun. I'm just kidding. Final Destination 3. What do I have to say about Final Destination 3? Nothing bad. I actually liked Final Destination 3. It had a good cast. It had some things in it I never expected to see. Roller Coaster was played in the song. Roller Coaster. You know what I fucking mean. But anyways, yeah. The movie, on the other hand, is not a bad movie. It's not a terrible film. It's actually a pretty good movie. There's some cool deaths in it, like the guy who was a dick, and he got his head crushed by the two weight things. Yeah, his name is Texas Battle. If you ask me, I like him better in that one movie. What was that one movie where he wasn't an asshole? What was that movie? I can't think of that damn movie. About Wrong Turn 2. Yeah, I think it was Wrong Turn 2. I liked him better in Wrong Turn 2, and yeah, he actually wasn't an asshole in that movie, which is pretty cool in my opinion. So yeah, but yeah, see Final Destination 3. Yeah, good movie, not a bad film. I actually liked it. In my opinion, it's definitely better than 4, but you can't beat 5 and 6. Yeah. This movie, in my opinion, I'll put it as in I'll put this in 5th place in the Final Destination series. Sorry. Ding. Yeah. That's just what I'll do. Amityville 3D is another one on this list. Not a bad movie. Not a terrible film. I might watch it again. It's been a while since I've seen this, and I think I have this on DVD. But anyways, Amityville 3D is the only one that, if you look here, it's rated PG. It's the only one that's rated PG in the Amityville franchise. Yeah, that doesn't compare to the other ones that I have on this list that also is rated PG. But yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's not a terrible movie. It has some scenes in it, but it's not overly gory like the first two. Yeah, and it also has it has Aunt Becky in it. Is that her name? Is that her name, Aunt Becky? No, not the woman from Roseanne, you fool. The one from Full House. She's in this movie. Aunt Becky, I think is her name. Whatever the hell her name is. Yeah, Laura Loughlin, I think, or some, whatever her name is. Yeah, she's in this movie when she was younger. But anyways, yeah. Tremors 3. Or this poster just calls it Tremors Back to Perfection. Oh, this is Tremors 3 Back to Perfection. Like the Amityville 3D movie, this is actually the only Tremors film in the franchise that is rated PG. Yeah, even though... So, yeah. Tremors 3 Back to Perfection is a good movie, and yeah, it kind of crazy, isn't it? That it's rated PG, and it's the third one in the Tremors franchise. Amityville 3D was the third one in the franchise and also received a PG rating. Kind of weird, isn't it? Oh well. But, despite there being some uses of the word bitch, some uses of the word shit, ass is said because the monster's name is Ass Blasters. But yeah, this movie is just fucking crazy, But it is a good movie. If you guys haven't seen Tremors 3 Back to Perfection, you guys definitely need to check it out. Yeah, and that's right, Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. I picked this one as number one because, well, it's my favorite sequel in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise. You can ask Mr. Scott that. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. And it says the most controversial horror film ever is finally here. I mean, it was butchered and censored by the NPAA. I liked it because, well, it was dark and it was cool. And let's not forget Ken Forhey is in it. Without him, I don't think this movie would have did well, in my opinion. But I love this movie. I can't hate this movie. It is actually my favorite sequel in the franchise. To me, it's Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the 1974 film, and then it's this one. Even though I do like 2, I just prefer 2 over 3. I mean, I prefer 3 over 2. Yeah, I meant to say I prefer 3 over 2. Yeah, and there's nothing to go wrong with this movie. I like this film. It has a kick-ass album. And to me, it's its own universe, Kind of like Texas Chainsaw Massacre 4 is its own universe as well. I don't know who the fuck came up with that idea. Like, really? Leather? You call him Leather in that movie? Like, what the fuck? Anyways, but this film here, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, is not a bad movie. It's a good movie. There's nothing bad about it in my opinion. It was censored, but they are trying to release it uncut, and it's supposed to be called Teeth to the Bone Edition. But however, I haven't heard any updates on that yet. But I hope one day that they do release this fully uncut and restored, along with they keep the ending where Ken Forhey lived. Because originally, Ken Forhey's character, Benny, originally died at the swamp. But after test screening audience complained, they're like, okay, I guess we're going to have to let Benny live. So yeah, Benny lived. I mean, no wonder they let him live. He's played by Ken fucking Forhey. You know who Ken Forhey is, right? The guy from Dawn of the Dead. The original, that is. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, to each his own. This movie is one of my favorites in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre series, behind the original itself. And there's other ones that I would consider that are also pretty good. The remake was pretty good as well, in my opinion, but yeah. Number 3 is just my favorite sequel. Number 3 is my favorite sequel. I just don't know why. I just like it. Ever since I first saw it, I didn't know if I was going to like it or not, but I fucking fell in love with the movie because I thought it was cool and campy. And it was awesome. So, yeah.